Okay, it's a very interesting story. So it was actually in 2020. Um, there was someone, a mentor that I had been following for a while, and it was early 2020, and he kind of okay. First of all, I had already started doing my own research in 2019. So then there's a mentor I've been following for a while. Then he had like a promo kind of package, for classes in early 2020. So I took advantage of it. That was before the pandemic. I didn't know there was a pandemic that year. So I started the classes as early as in January. Yeah. So I took the classes, and that was how I started trading. I took the classes, I joined his community, and yeah, that was my journey began. I actually started crypto trading first. I didn't start with forex like some other people started with forex and got into crypto trading. I first started with crypto trading, and yeah, before that was how my journey began. So that's how I started trading.
I started trading in 2020. I think then I just joined the church I was, and everybody was trading, and they had money. So I just what are people doing? And they said it's trading. That's how I started. That's how I started trading because I wanted to make money the way people were making money. But yeah, that's how I started. That's I think in January 2020.
How did I start trading? Okay, it's I started by a lot of things I know about trading are self-taught. Yeah, mostly self-taught. Something that I learned by myself, researching, checking the internet. I'm somebody who joined a lot of communities, blockchain community groups on WhatsApp, mostly WhatsApp. Then some on Telegram, and I actually started first with OTC trades. OTC trades, buying and selling Bitcoin, as a middleman. You really don't need to have the BTC. You don't need to have the Naira. All you need to do is connect people together and play with the rates. So then rates used to be 150, 150 to a dollar. I think that was in 2016. Yeah, rates used to be 150 to a dollar. Good times. Rates used to be 180 to a dollar. And then what we'll do is, if somebody wants to buy BTC or sell BTC, let's say the rate at that moment is 150. Would buy at 145. So we'll tell the person 145, and then the other person is buying at 150. So again on top every dollar. So the idea is to make as much trades as you can. So at the end of the day, you find out that probably if you had maybe like 10 people who trade with you, maybe $500 each, you can make the 5 naira times 5,000 naira, maybe like 20,000 naira in a day. So sometimes those are what I made in a week. So I started with OTC trades. Then I started understanding DeFi, how DeFi trades are done. We used to use Uniswap then now with Ethereum. Ethereum was like the only chain that it was really good for people to work with. And then I got into it because it sort of like became a source of income for me. I think that's the major reason I got into trading. Naturally, I'm a business person. I like to build businesses. I like to, even though they might not be as lucrative as trading, I like to build businesses. If I say I stop building businesses and I start trading, I will make more money than I would building businesses. But building businesses is just something I really love to do. Building businesses, building teams, building products. It's long term, but it's something I do. So I got into trading because it was not like a source of income. It wasn't my main source of income, but it was a source of income. That was why I started trading.
Okay, that's a big story. So I've known about crypto for some time. I think since like 2018, but I was broke, and I didn't have money to start trading or start investing or whatever. So I started trying airdrops. I tried many airdrops, nothing worked. I also tried their launch, this one that ICO, yes, that is ICO, they used to call it then. I tried ICOs, they scammed me in ICOs like this. Then when I was still doing interior decorating, then I was still struggling doing interior decorating. I was painting, screening, wallpapers and all this stuff. I was doing those then. So I tried to save some money. They'll tell you, send this money. If you've been in crypto for some time, you remember, they'll tell you send so amount of X to this wallet, then you get. I think it happened to me like twice, and I lost in total then almost 50,000 naira. That was big money for me then. So I didn't stop sharp. But what happened was I started seeing somebody on Instagram. I call his name. Most of you know him. Somebody on Instagram. I started seeing him talk about Bitcoin and stuff. Like he teaches how to trade Bitcoin, and I wanted to learn from him, but his fee was high. I couldn't afford it. I tried to get the money, tried to borrow. I couldn't afford it. So for some reason, a friend of mine, we're not really that close. We just view status and stuff. So I saw where he said, join this group if you want to learn how to trade crypto. And that was one of these university groups. So I joined, and initially I wasn't really serious with what they were saying there. But after some time I came back, you know how you come back and see a pile of messages. So I started reading the messages, going to the messages one by one. So it piqued my interest, and I then started. That was like that group more or less pushed me to go and do my own research. So I was sleeping on Google and YouTube then. I was watching videos. That was I watched a 4-hour video on blockchain and what blockchain is. I started watching, learning and all that. So while I was doing all those, I now said I went on Twitter. I was on Twitter. Then I started following some technical analysts, and then that was where I now knew that guy. What I actually liked was charts. Like I just like something there was just drawing me, and also I started trying on charts. But then my charts were always ugly because I would slap on like how many indicators on it, different things, moving average, RSI, volume. It was looking so messed up. So, but as time went on, I started learning and developing. Falling and rising. First time I got liquidated, I was awake watching my trade. So I don't know, for some reason till like 2 a.m. I was really sleepy. I now slept off, just dozed off for like 5 minutes. I woke up. I just received the text. I've been liquidated. So, but then the good thing about this whole stuff is that when I actually started trading, I just understood that this is what I love doing, and all those setbacks, maybe not having the complete knowledge or losing money or getting liquidated or stuff, it wasn't really a challenge for me because I'd already made up my mind that this is what I wanted to do. So that's basically how I went into trading. All this I've said is just like the transition of how I went into trading.